definitely want to be around. I don't know if I'm going to initiate the next conversation, but I'm interested in being around Vivian. But at the same time, um, I I still want to keep an eye on Uben, especially as we get closer to his home.
All
I
right.
So I
definitely
would
want to
say
get my practice in with Ubin
Wow.
at some point, but um,
Popular guy.
Yeah,
well,
Ubin's the guy.
he's teaching me two weapon fighting, so
All
Uh,
right.
fork and knife. Fork and knife.
Okay, so basically Ubin will take. I imagine you want him somewhere in the middle of the watch though, so he could probably, if you don't take first watch,
Mike.
Matt, he could probably help you with more training. So your watch would have to be somewhere between the second, third, or fourth.
I usually take deep watch, whatever the watch
So,
is at the middle of the night.
all right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So one of you, Ubin and you are third watch. Who's gonna take first watch?
Hey, he's taking my watch partner.
HK will.
And I guess I assume Vivian will be with you now. So you have Vivian. All right, who's taking second watch?
I'll take whatever watch falls at the hardest part of the night.
All right, so we'll give you second. With who? Alec?
I'm not allowed to be with Jew.
You are not allowed to be with Jew. So you're fourth. So
I guess
Jew.
me and Jew. I guess Jew
No,
and Jew
just-
and Al are on.
Like meta game, you and me are not allowed to do things together.
All right, so
True.
you guys separate at the end of the watch. Okay.
That sounds good.
All right, so basically everyone's kind of able to do a little bit of whatever they kind of need to do. HK Vivian will kind of watch a lot of the perimeter early, moving around, and then after a couple hours, you guys are able to bed. That pretty much leaves the two of you together. Um, Vivian seems, kind of hanging around. She doesn't really seem to. I mean, she kind of looks out in the distance once every 10 minutes.
I will make sure that I am keeping an eye out, and I'll ask her, um, do you have feelings about taking watch?
I know it's necessary. I'm not really an outdoor girl.
What kind of girl would you describe yourself as?
One who likes a hotel room.
An indoor girl.
I
Oh,
like having
guys, get a room.
a roof over my head, silk sheets, fluffy pillows, candles instead of fireplace, like a fireplace instead of a campfire, room service, a hot bath. All these things are not provided right now at this moment.
And is that why you asked about building a home?
No. Well, people of my profession get into what we do for an end plan. We don't sit there and try to steal until we get caught and lose our hands or our head. It's a service until or a practice until you are wealth, rich, have a nice
All right.
place to stay. You know, find the mother load. That's why I allow myself to take this contract by dancer. Otherwise, you're not kind of like a lot of the people I usually would hang around
So, what is your end plan? What would make you satisfied enough to retire?
with. A shit ton of jewels that would make me as wealthy as any king of any of these cities.
Hmm.
I would be a queen.
So, it sounds like your end goal is as nebulous as mine.
In terms of staying around oil with people.
No, I will fight until the good deeds that need to be done do not require it. You would steal until such time as you have enough wealth.
Yes, but mine is more practical at happening, where yours is never going to happen.
Is it? If you stole to a certain amount and you were as wealthy as a queen,
Hmm.
would you go back to stealing if you found there was another queen that had just a little bit more wealth?
No.
So you have a number in mind.
Yes.
I would like to know that number sometime.
Okay. When I see a very wealthy house that I have with a room full of my treasure, you can pretty much sure that that's about the money that we're talking about, the number I'm talking about. But you must continue to protect. If some little boy would come up to your house later on in your life and say, there is a deed that needs to be helped with, you would be back in service. See?
I admit that. I do not look at it as a failing. I believe singularly that it is my strength. It is what gives me my purpose. It is why I am. It is as much a part of who I am as this arm, this leg.
I understand.
As I incorporate armor into my being, it becomes me.
I can see part of me like that, where I would like to be in fine dresses, beautiful jewels. That would make part of me who I would be.
And you wouldn't miss the thrill of the hunt.
No, this is do realize what we're doing is suicidally crazy by most other people's standards. There are only a small percentage of people in the world that do what we do.
And I get that. But you're, in general, you would not miss the thrill.
No,
You would not miss the exercise of your skills.
nope.
I have been told by many that there are times I should learn to relax.
Hmm.
I would think that none have been so uniquely qualified to teach me what that means.
My. Are you having a soft heart within that iron case for me, sir?
Soft heart.
Yes.
I am intrigued to improve. And if I feel that somebody I have met could do that, they continue to intrigue me.
Sorry, chap ward. The message more that I'm saying is just
Y'all are assholes.
well done, party members, to try to make me take a straight face. But this is the way it is.
I had to ask.
Yep. She's you know, she give me an insight check, HK.
Oh, that's a 4.
Okay.
That's a
Still
4.
having a hard time because you've never really had to court a woman before. And that's so you think things are all right pretty well with your conversation or kind of where it's going. But she's definitely an unraveling mystery that you're trying to figure out, where she has danced with a lot of other metaphors or concepts and stuff like that that aren't really part of what you've naturally done at any point of your life. So it's been an interesting part. Before you know it, your watch is up,
Okay.
and you don't remember really watching much because you got in tune with her. But nothing happened, so it's all good.
All right.
And you will wake Jew up and Firebrand. So the two of you are again.
The best of friends.
I'm awake. I'm awake. Right.
Yeah, the two people who almost killed each other at Pylos. So you guys have watched.
Oh, okay.
Through this watch, I'm still cognizant.
So, Aleron, tell me about what you know of where we're headed. Other than these
No.
flying dinosaurs that might eat us.
Well, that's on the journey, not on the at the destination.
Oh,
I don't know a whole lot about where we're going actually. Just that they're more mechanically minded than most of the other cities. They're kind of known for their engineering, if I'm correct. And that's how we're gonna be going down to the Drow. Other than that, I don't know a whole lot about the place.
it'll be interesting to see an area that's a little bit more advanced
Yeah,
than what we've seen.
I'm not super well traveled on in this realm, so to speak. I've been places, but that was just traveling more in the same place, different dimensions, than traveling long distances to the other lands.
There's a lot to this world that we have yet to discover.
Yeah, I've never seen fucking dinosaurs, so that was new.
I have to say, this is my first encounter that close, actually being bitten on the ass by one. Not a pleasant thing.
Seems
Hopefully,
like yeah, I don't want it to happen again. Seems like HK and the Nugu lady are hitting it off. That's interesting.
very interesting. I'm still a little, I don't know the word, skeptical about her presence. I'm trying to figure out how she fits in with our group and our goal.
Yeah, I don't think she really fits in, but I do know her motivations. Throw a
That's
gold piece and she'll do what you ask her. So
very
that was pretty easy to figure that one out. I think she's has a singular motivation. Maybe we'll have to worry about that in the future. You know, if somebody else decides that they might be able to buy her loyalties, preying upon that, you
as long
know,
as she doesn't,
motivation.
as long as she doesn't corrupt. As long as she doesn't corrupt HK's mind and his thinking, we'll have a lot to look forward to ahead of us, and we'll need him as sharp as always.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to keep an eye on him.
Always.
You know, have that talk with them. I don't know. Warforged, if their parents have that talk with them, you know, the birds and the bees, but you know, maybe we'll have to cross that path.
We'll let Alexi have that talk with him.
All right, so your watch, you guys will end up. So you'll wake up Ubin and Aleski. Two of you have the very dark of the night. Aleski, is there anything you wish to do with Ubin?
Well, I definitely want to work on on my practice fighting with him, or at least learning from him.
He
Not
did that.
that we have to necessarily spar at this time of night.
Yeah, he did that earlier with you. So now it's just watching. So basically, if you want to, in the dead of quiet, speak in conversation or not.
Well, I am, and I have been curious. I admit a fascination with elves, but I don't understand why there's such animosity between the surface and underneath. And I know the stereotype. I know that everybody knows that the drow are not to be trusted and are not considered good, but why? I mean,
There was a divide back in the religion, and he will tell you that the drow were cast into the darkness in an old war, civil war, and that's where that animosity has been born and has been fueled, especially by more, not so much more by the surface elves, but definitely by the Dark Queen, the Spider Queen. She has made it a passion to get the loyalty of the matron mothers and the race of the drow to continue to push for warlike effort. So you will understand that he will tell you that the Drow society is noblistic in many approaches, but it is murderous, treacherous, and militaristic in every aspect.
So there isn't even really an attempt to change the perception on the surface of that animosity and that divide.
Well, that happened many goes, but what you do know now is most of the elves of like there could be possibly with wood elves, you're not sure, but the high elves are in St. Augustine. They like the two have not met each other in a while now because they're
right. But I'm asking Ubin that his people aren't even really trying to change that perception.
No, his mother is full of that. Is why she's involved with Dark Sun. She's involved in trying to do more damage to now anything around her, most specifically to Forstad. I mean, that is their closest natural enemy to this point.
So how can I bring a light into this darkness then? I mean, what hope do I have? Where is the door to change this this attitude?
The only thing he could think of is if you were a mind flayer and could control minds. But that's not free will. I don't know. It's just the way it's just the way we're raised. It is not inbred. It is a breaded culture amongst my people.
So there are no temples there I won't find any link to Apollo there, or even Ares, or
no. None of those gods are allowed. It is just the Spider Queen, and now he does know the newest one coming is this one that his mother is trying to bring in the world.
But we don't really see this new one as a positive of anything either.
Ubin doesn't really know. He's not into religion. He just fights. He's more about the perfection of what he does and the people he commands.
So not asking him this, but my perception is that he's interested in leading.
Well, no. In regard, he is everything what would be a nobility son.
He wants a management position.
He feels entitled to it. It's not like so much he wants it. It's just part of what he is. It's something that he expects it. He has no problem doing it. It's not something he would discard. He definitely will take fulfillment out of it because it is entitled to him. He's been born of that. He's always bossed somebody around. He wouldn't know this subsequent role of kind of being with you, as you notice, is still a relationship, but he hasn't had to like take a full order from anybody. That was something you have never fully witnessed. Actually, you did see a little bit. That's why he didn't like being where he was when you pulled him out. He did not like the Countess. Like he did not enjoy that role at all. So getting out of that situation, it was kind of how you pulled him out of it. But also the other hard part is he's loyal to his family in the other aspect of his natural Drow society. But he's used to leading people. He's entitled to be formidable and his words being approachable. And the fact that you guys have kind of incorporated him have actually given him a bit of normalcy because you've asked for training and part of the other techniques. So he's been pretty steady with you guys now for sure. And which is why you've been able to work a number of angles and probably a lot more information out of him than prior in the past.
So you've mentioned this war. Are you in any way devoted to Ares, or I mean the application of war, the study of war, or is it just war to? I don't even know what it would be if it's not war for war's sake, but
it is he fights for perfection of the art of combat. He does, but he does not understand your concept of area. He's never studied for it. That's foreign to him. He just knows how.
Well,
He just knows what
his
he does.
culture's foreign to me, so it's hard to
In
meet
his
in the middle
service,
and find that ground.
his servitude is to the Spider Queen in an indirect way. He's not a paladin, but he is serving to what the Spider Queen's wishes are. That's the only thing he kind of knows. And the best religionist part, but it's not like he's also interested either. So he's very detached in any faithfulness. He doesn't believe in any of that. He doesn't believe in fate. He does have a lot of things that you're familiar with. Elvin is he has a lot of pride to what his craft or what he's in tune to now, and that is killing.
But really, it comes down to a core of Spider Queen. She's kind of the driving factor behind everything.
Yes.
Is there enough about her that I may know some facet of information about the Spider Queen? But I like a religion roll, and
yeah, give me a religion roll, and I'll see how deep you're in.
Yeah. Oh, damn. It was looking really good on that 18, and then it tipped over to the 2, so 5.
5. No, I mean you kind of moved around quite a bit, and being from Seoul, again the Drow have a history, but it's been so long. Again, you think you know more. You probably maybe get a little bit more if you actually talk with Hephaestus, because he has been in combat from what you remember and what he's told you.
Right. Well, I'm looking for a different door. I'm looking for a non-combat, back door to get in here and bring a different perspective. So that's just not in my realm of knowledge, being from where I'm from and the experiences I've had. So
you could probably get more if you get to Florstadt and actually take time in the city to do some investigation. You could probably back into more of that information, because this would be the city that would also probably know a lot about the Dark Elf City.
Yeah, so I'll just pass my watch, keeping watch, and just
Sweet.
I don't want to drag it on with Ubin, but
Okay.
Really, I'm just kind of getting an idea of how we're even going to function in this culture that we're going to clash against. Trying to formulate a plan in that regards.
All right, definitely a good start. All right, Alec, you are awake with Pepper as Oleski and Ubin pass off the final watch to you.
Hey, good morning.
How are you?
All right. You have a good sleep?
It's always a little chatting with these guys, but yeah, I'm all right.
I agree.
Is there anything you wish to talk to her about as you make your rounds? She likes to walk. She likes to walk the perimeter. Pepper does.
I take walks with her. She doesn't mind.
Okay. No, she definitely doesn't.
I mean, like, I don't have anything specifically that I'd want to talk to Pepper about. Like, maybe like chat about like our past experiences a little bit, I guess. But like, we've both fought evil people.
Past experiences like what?
I mean, just like, this stuff we've done, just trying to be friendly, really. Not really trying to like get like any like information out of her particularly. Just like, just friendly banter as we walk about.
Okay. Give me an insight check, please.
10.
10?
Yeah.
Okay. Pepper is everything Vivian is not. You might actually be super refreshed. Pepper is pretty honest. She doesn't seem very guarded about anything. As you kind of her past, she basically will let you know that her parents were killed by a demon, and she took up this portal knight, portal guardian hunter, portal hunter archetype thing. So she's been seeking, and that's how she came upon these guys, and had some weird adventures, which will be kind of confusing in some aspect. But she's pretty, as she is. She seems to be very straight and narrow. She's a great survivalist. She's not very chatty from what you get. She answers to the point to give you the answer to the point. She doesn't like to flower anything. She doesn't try to sell you with a pitch or sort of kiss ass or sound more bigger than she's very, very humble as a person. So like, again, where everything lately where you've had to do Vivian, who's eccentric and guarded and trying to keep you off guard and dancing around subjects or whatever, Pepper is none of that. So
Whereas, like, in kind of contrast to like Pepper too, like Alex, like very boisterous about like all the things she's done. Like, we've killed dragons and we've gone up against vampires and werewolves and like telling big adventures that she's done.
And she seems to like be really curious about that and takes a lot to what you do. But a lot of the things you basically have from her past now, even from now the stream, she very simple to the point. You know, yes, you know, they had the vampire encounter, they fought one, but that's pretty much it. Like, as much details you give with the big fights and all the things that you did with the Countess and stuff, hers are very. They did like a yes, we did, we survived, we went to the fake court, stuff like that, and you know, that's all you get out of her.
All right. Cool. Making friends.
One more, you'd have to cry. So.
Yeah, no, just making friends, really.
Cool. Make a perception check.
That's 6 and 12.
Well, okay, you're kind of chatting away pretty well, and then there's a quick, all of a sudden, thunderous explosion of sound. Okay, let me reset.
Firebrand casting into sleep again, huh?
Wild magic.
It's obviously a volcano. It's obviously a volcano.
Obviously.
It's the one thing we haven't run up against.
We're in the land of the lost.
As long as we're not fighting Sleestack, I'm good.
Tune in to the next episode.
Okay. So you guys were walking a little perimeter.
Her and I are on fire.
Oh, look at that. We got 10.
Then the thunderous explosion of sound. Everybody is now healed, so if you had any damage, you're no longer taking any damage.
Your audio went weird, Benny.
Here comes the T-Rex.
Okay, so anybody who's damaged is fully healed because everyone has figured it as a long. You got your spell, all that stuff.
All right.
A false explosion comes. I need you.
It is a T-Rex.
You know nothing good was. You know nothing good was gonna come when he said, "Okay, everybody's healed to full."
Right.
Little precursor. Is that someone in his mouth already?
I believe that's me.
Oh.
Don't worry, it's not the first time I've ended up in some asshole's mouth.
That sounds really
Notoriously, I mean,
Leave that alone.
Whoa.
I guess it's better than it's better than the other way around.
Rico, mark this as a point of personal growth for the kid. That's all I'm saying.
all right. Like, you take 15 points of damage as this thing grabs you. You are now grabbed. It quickly snaps its head around, whips its tail, plows Pepper into the woods. You hear a cracking of bones and stuff that is going from there. I will now need everyone to re-roll their initiatives. Post them, please, on the chat thing.
Fuck.
Our party is intense.
Oh, Shit.
So, Alec is a 7.
Not the time to be using your
Nope.
20.
Oh, I always use it on initiative. Why would I save it for anything else?
Okay. Firebrand. Apparently, just pretty much getting to sleep. The walking around the woods and the girls chatting got you just really hard time falling asleep pretty well. And boom, you hear this huge crashing sound that just something like definitely just stormed into the camp, and a chomping, a scream of pain several times quickly from that, and you're able to get out of your tent and see a big T-Rex eating Alec.
Well, shit, that ain't good.
I'm guessing it was a bad idea to eat the velociraptor.
You thought that chicken wing was good. Wait till I get you one of these.
Look at Ben's background. It looks like a little bit of like fire coming off of Alec.
I'm going to yell, Pyro Fuego, and cast Fireball. Right on that dinosaur.
On the dinosaur?
Yep. You push back a little bit, so I'll only get the dinosaur, and I can spell sculpt to
What's
not hurt.
What's the save?
It's a dexterity saving throw, DC 16.
Okay, do your damage.
8d6.
Now there's a big flash of bright light. Yes, exactly like that. Marshmallows. $38 damage. Okay. Now it is his turn. He will just take another bite out of you.
Talking to the game.
Alec's still alive after, did you say 50 points of damage the first bite?
Alec, you take 15 more points of damage. You're still restrained.
Goes limp. He goes limp.
And then he tail whips you. Turns around, gives you the old big tail.
Oh, HK, we're gonna have to do some work, buddy.
We are.
Firebrand, you take 21 points of damage. Give me
cast shield.
Shield is not going to help you. He walloped you. He had a 23 to hit you. That gives you up to 21 or 22, an AC of 5 bonus.
All right. How much was it?
21 points of damage. You are knocked back a little bit from the tree part of it. And okay, so Jew, you come out of your tent. I'll put you over here. You came out at the same time. There you are.
Oh boy. That's a biggin. Am I able to instantly react?
Yes.
Is this creature a large or huge sized creature?
Huge.
Damn it. Okay.
Huge. He's huge.
All right,
None
I
of you
am
can't knock it down with your shield.
I am
That's why I was
raging.
asking.
Raging. I'm
Okay,
raging. First attack, 17, 24.
Hit.
12 damage.
Okay.
Second attack. Not as good. 15.
Still hit.
8 damage.
Okay. Stay there.
I'll move over towards like the tree, so I'm not directly behind its ass.
Here. Okay.
Sure.
All right, HK. You come out of your tent.
I'm going to rush it. Hit it with the spear.
Go ahead. Attack.
That's going to be a 26 to hit.
That hits.
Standard piercing damage is going to be a 10.
10. Okay.
I am, however, going to add a superiority die
Okay.
and go for a tripping attack,
All right.
which is it makes a strength save versus DC 14.
No problem.
Okay.
Strength 30.
I'm going to use my bonus action to give my backhanded spear damage.
Okay.
That attack is going to be a 23.
Hit.
That damage is going to be a 4.
All right.
7.
Okay.
I'm going to do my second attack. Also with the spear.
Yep.
That's going to be a 21.
Hit.
That's going to be a 7.
Okay.
And I'm going to apply disarming attack, which should disengage our compatriot from its mouth.
How are you gonna do that?
That's a superiority die, and it does an extra 8d8 damage. And that d8 is going to be a 7. And I forgot to give you the d8 for the other superiority die because it does the damage even if it didn't trip.
All right.
And that damage was a 5.
Okay.
So our friend is no longer in his mouth. I've done
All right.
a whole bunch of damage. And I'm going to move into defensive position with over Alec. So it can't just snatch her up again.
You'd have to disengage, and then go back into combat.
Wouldn't I still be in the same range with it?
No, because Jew's in the way. She can't really get through him right now, so you'd have to kind of go around him.
All right,
For
then
the
in that case, I'll just stay adjacent to Jew.
Okay. Alrighty. Alec, you're now on the ground. Earpiece down.
Mike.
Your earpiece thing. I mean, your mic.
I'm not conscious. I'm sorry. I went into negative.
Oh, you're unconscious?
Yeah.
Okay.
So death save?
Yeah.
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 Looking good.
Okay. +1. All right. Aleski, you come out of the other tent. That's what's going on.
Hit it.
Your thing too.
Hit it.
Oh, right in the middle of action. Excellent. So the question is, I mean, where am I at perception-wise? What do I see? What do I don't see? What
Kinda
can I
walked out
do?
with a Big dinosaur with Jew and HK fighting it. It's pretty much what you see easily enough.
Like right in front of
So I definitely see Alec down, and not looking particularly awake.
Well, there definitely is a lot of blood, so that definitely would mean not good. She was in the mall for a while.
With my 30 feet of movement, can I get to her?
Yes.
Okay. So I will move 30 feet, get to her. And I guess at this point, I still don't know what level of damage she's at. So I will drop an Eldritch Blast on the big, huge beastie thingy.
Okay.
And then I'll start, well, I guess I'd waste healing on her. So 3d6. I don't know if that actually helps with her being unconscious or not, but.
Oh, yeah. If actually, whatever you heal her is what she'll be at.
You want me to roll a 3d6?
Nope, I got it. So 8 points of healing from my bonus healing magic. That's a bonus action. And I will drop my double blast on the creature here.
Yep.
So that is it is 2 blasts at my level. First one hits a 19.
Yep.
And second one hits a 21. So both hit. First one is 10 points of force damage.
Yep.
And the second one is 6 points of force damage.
Okay. All right, you're there. All right. The other two. Vivian.
Matt, did you say you healed me for a 9? I think is what I heard.
8. Said 8.
Yeah, 8. 4, 3, and 1.
8. All right, so I am conscious by 1 HP.
But do you want to be if you're covered in dinosaur saliva?
I mean, I'm holding real still, let me tell you.
You see Ubin, he came in and hit it once. And we're back up to Firebrand.
I'm gonna cast Firebolt right at his butt.
All right.
That is a modified 20.
You're gonna give it a hemorrhoid.
8 points of damage.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Turn to attack. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let's do that. All right, HK, the Biggie dinosaur comes and takes a huge bite out of you and puts you in its mouth. You take 34 points of damage.
3, 4?
34 through.
He did 50 to me.
Yep. And you take a tail swipe at the drow, Ubin, and misses. And it is now your turn, Jude.
I'm still mad and raging. So I'm going to attack it.
You sound excited.
It's a dinosaur. I hate dinosaurs. 15, 22
Hit.
for a whopping 6 points of damage.
All right.
Second one, oof, a 9.
Missed. You do not get past its. It just turned enough, and you just have to overswung.
I will sidestep in front of Alec.
Okay.
And wait my turn to get bitten.
All right. HK, you are grappled.
I will strength check to get out.
Okay. Roll strength. With modifier.
And 18.
You are free.
All right, and that's a single action, correct?
Yes. So all you have is a bonus. Bonus and move.
Bonus action is going to be Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
And I'm going to move under it.
Okay.
Like basically trying to get out of reach of its mouth.
All right, you will try. Alec, you are healthy now. You can stand up.
Healthy.
You're not engaged because Juice in front of you. But
so
you may.
I'm gonna use my relatively new 5th level spell and do mass cure wounds. Who's hurt that I can see?
You, HK got hurt.
Me.
Pepper got hurt in the back. Yeah.
Firebrand.
Firebrand got hurt. So the number of people have all hurt.
Nice. Hold on one second.
Arguably the worst you've ever seen HK get hit.
Yep.
All right. Well, this will be worth it. So every one of those take a 3d8 plus 10.
So you roll it and tell everybody what they get.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll it for. All right.
Yep.
So nice. So that's gonna be 26 healing for everyone.
Nice spell. All right. So all you guys.
Can I go over positive?
No.
No.
I can technically do it to everyone. It's for 6 people, so I can do it to everyone. But so if you
don't need to do it to me. So
yeah. Then I'm going to use my bonus action to throw Ez in the air and help me.
Ooh, she likes big dinosaurs.
Good. 16.
Hit.
Nice. So she is D8. 13 damage.
It's hurting bad.
Nice.
Lots of flesh and blood is all over the place from the dinosaur. Aleski.
All right, so the massive blast of healing seems to have been effective. I guess at this point, I am going to. Can I move around to start to flank? Into like the curve of the tail here. Do I have enough movement to get into and make an attack?
Yeah.
All right. Then I will stab away with my dagger casting green flame blade.
All right.
So I am at the level where the initial attack, I don't have a second creature to attack that I'm aware of. So the initial attack, I get the extra fire damage. So I make let me see, part of the action used to cast spells was make a melee attack with a weapon. So I make the melee attack with a weapon. Let's see. No, 8. It was a natural 20 and then rolled over to the 2.
Even digital dice, fuck you.
And it hung there for a while too. It did that whole.
As it was trying to avoid stepping on HK, it kind of danced to the side, and you miss. All right, Firebrand, it is you. You're muted, buddy.
Oh yeah. I pull out a wand covered in gems protruding from the end and down the handle, and I point it at the T-Rex.
Okay.
And I go, wow, did you guys see that? That was awesome. Nothing happens, but I'm stunned until the start of my next turn, thinking something awesome happened.
You stunned yourself.
Yeah, it says you are stunned until the start of your next turn, believing something awesome just happened.
That's very on character for you, though. So,
Yeah. The Wand of Wonders.
That's
boy.
That's amazing.
See, I've been looking for a chance to pull it out, knowing that something dumb was going to happen, and something dumb happened.
Yeah. All right. So now he's going to, let's see, he's got a lot of targets to choose from. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's go. Oh, sorry. It just seems to be your day, HK. Oh, totally missed.
Excellent.
But he blasts Ubin
Not so excellent.
because he's on the back end. All right, he nails Ubin. He flies us off to the side, hurt pretty good from a big tail blast. And now it is you, Jew.
Alrighty. I think I've been messing up my stuff, short selling myself, so let's try to get it right this time.
Okay.
First attack, I forgot I get an extra +3 with my sword that I haven't been adding.
Wow.
So first attack. Oh god, I need it. 13.
Yeah, it's a good thing you did remember that because that makes you just hit.
Woo! And then damage is an 8, 9, 10, 11.
You thrust up with your sword. It plunges into the chest of it. You feel it hit to the heart. It kind of does this roar, and then it collapses. I need you and HK to both make dexterity saving throws, please.
Nat 20, 22.
Yeah, you're great.
Ah! And then I stab it again.
Okay.
Dex is going to be
Just for the dramatics.
14. You also are able to get away from the body, just crashing heavy to the earth. And now you have a dead T-Rex.
I stabbed you first.
Jew, would you like to find out the difference between the taste of a T-Rex and a Velociraptor?
After that, yes.
So
I didn't hit him with a fireball, so
as HK stands up, his Glora, which is the symbol on his forehead, because it's the first time he's used his Fey powers since he got them, alters, and it no longer looks like the symbol that it once was. It now looks like that symbol intermixed with the symbol of the Summer Court.
ooh,
Yeah.
fancy.
What the hell kind of Pokemon shit is happening with HK?
He's evolving.
He's evolving. This isn't even his final form.
It's Mega HK.
All right. So you guys,
Squirtle, we're good.
all right. You guys will be able to patch each other up, get some healing going on. Those that got pretty whacked pretty hard.
Am I still standing there looking up?
Right now.
No, you're not quite sure if you killed it. You kind of if you killed it or not. There's definitely a weird time lapse, but when you're done, the thing is dead. So there was a brilliant atomic explosion looking thing. Like you saw a mushroom cloud of great fire effect that you've never pulled off before in your life. And then the dinosaur was down. So
spectacular.
and then it's down. So it was good. You didn't see the final.
Alexi.
That's okay. You missed the killing blow. You can go back and watch my stream and see it again.
That killing blow that was afforded by the amount of hits I threw on it? Absolutely.
Hey, HK, ask me how much damage I took.
because it didn't deem you worthy of damaging.
Because clearly it went after the superior foe.
And Vivian goes, Ellen, they go again. Boys Club.
Alexi.
Yes.
I noticed that you were really helpful in the fight with like healing and getting me on my feet and everything. And I would like to give you a bit of a present for your help and hard work. Something that she doesn't really use, she just has on her. It's a staff of healing if you want it. It has 10 charges. You can cast Cure Wounds 10 times if you want at 4th level, 2 charges, Lesser Restoration. If you use 5 charges, you can do Mass Cure Wounds.
Wow.
It recharges once a day.
Alec came into this thing with so much magic gear, it was just extra laying around.
I'm just throwing it out. I never use it.
And we're just now seeing this staff strapped to her back.
Yeah, I Mary Poppins it out of my bag.
Did we mention she's rich? All that other stuff too. You're hitting on the wrong girl. I was trying to tell you guys that.
It's yours if you want it, though.
Well, that's very generous of you, and I'm loath to refuse a gift, but I really couldn't accept such a gift. You were instrumental in healing as well.
I mean, I have my own tricks, but I'm not as concentrated in healing as you seem to be, and even if you want to give it back to me when we part ways again, I feel like you would get more use out of it than I would.
I would be happy to put it to use, yes.
Well, let's do that then.
Okay.
Sweet. So yeah, Staff of Healing. I think that's the legit stacks if you put that into Google too.
Okay. So you guys have that, and you will. I'm going to make this pretty simple to get close to where we need to be. It's going to be a very short session. Sorry, fans. You guys will be able to travel the next day or so after this camp part to get to the gates. You'll see a very large wall. It is fortified. There are a number of weird devices that seem to be very similar to cannons on towers. And you'll know that you'll be next session. You will be entering the city of Forstad, and you'll be on the top, the first part of the city. Or it is of 4 cities, so you'll be part of the first 4 cities of that. But you'll make it the rest of the way there. Also, before we end the session, you guys will level up because of you basically took on a T-Rex and some Velociraptors, so that's pretty badass. So you will and plus we'll go up a level. So make sure when you guys all do, give me stats of your stuff upgrading.
We'll do before we wrap up, Ben.
Yes.
As before we get to 4 stat, I'm trying to. HK is kind of trying to sense what he can do with his newly found Fanus, and he's going to alter himself to look like the picture I just put in the group chat. If you want to share with everybody, you can do that. I can't share from my end, I don't think, but in order to enact that, he actually touches his Gora. It glows briefly, and he changes his form, so he's physically the exact same height, build, has all the same gear, but basically looks like that picture. And he asks Vivian, he says, if the goal were to look slightly different, so I was not such a presence, what would you think of this?
Hubba.
She says you're very handsome. And give me an insight check before we wrap it up then. Advantage.
Woohoo! $14.
She will say, with that look, not being so armored and actually seeing an expression to your face, I would say the heart of the man inside gets to be seen by the heart of the skin that you portrayed on your outside. She has a smirk, and you have a feeling that you have impressed upon her an intriguing aspect of you. So you've definitely made some type of connection in that regard, possibly romantic in that essence.
I'll smile.
Okay, now it shows very well this time. Not the funny and metallic eyebrows. You actually you have a beaming expression to you.
Out of the corner of his eye, he sees me going.
Someone who knows, you feel now you've definitely done well.
Pretty much, when we do watches, HK will be in that form.
All right. Would the 18th be good for everybody?
No.
I do not want to double book again, so I'm trying to avoid.
18th would not. 18th would not be good.
All right. How about the 11th?
11th should be good. Yes.
All right. Let's do the 11th then.
11th works.
18th. I'll have mom and dad down here. So.
Oh right. That's bad for you. Good for me because I have more time. Let's 7 o'clock, and we want to do 6. I think 7 is better for some other people. I don't know about you, Drew.
I am not traveling that week, so whatever works for you guys is fine with me.
Let's do 7.
Okay.
So 7 o'clock on the 11th. All right. You guys are all leveled up. So again, please send all information to the our message thing on Streams to Sparrow. That way I can track everything a little bit quicker.
Benny, do you want me to go up to 10?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
This was the event thing going on, and since I knocked you down from the T-Rex, the extra hit points I believe is going to be good for you because the T-Rex is a thing. I'm tickled pink because I got to use the dinosaur, but I'm going to be fighting with you a drought pretty soon, so you definitely got it.
I'm making a necklace out of a T-Rex tooth.
Okay.
We're gonna bring that too. By the way, we're gonna chop that up and bring it along. So we're gonna walk in and have like trade.
Okay. Just for funsies, if you guys have really kind of little things or whatever, you can put it in the Streams of Sparrow message thing. Because like you guys basically had another day, so if it was a nice little peck information to something, I can elaborate on it a little bit more. And you can also do it between each other. So if someone wanted to talk to Oleski or Alec or something about something else, obviously now that you see that Alec has a bunch of shit, if you want to pilfer her, do that.
Want to reach into my Mary Poppins bag of tricks?
Oh, please, missus, may I have something from the pool?
May I have some more? I didn't get no freaking magic stuff.
I'm just going to take care of the kids. Like I said, I just want to end the session from actually running play so you can end the Streams to Sparrow streaming. Thank you everyone for watching. We will be together now on the 11th, and I'll try to get the other 2 up videos that lead to this. So if you're a little out of order, I apologize if you just jumped on and got that and never got the other stuff. I will try to do better in the future and get these other ones out to you so you can find out how we got here from that point. Anybody you guys want to hang out and just chit chat for a little bit, just let me take care of the kids and I shall return.
Thanks for watching, Twitch viewers and stream watchers. We greatly appreciate
Thank you everybody on stream. I'm actually gonna end stream and I gotta hop off because I gotta, like I said, I gotta get finished, packed up, and ready
Right.
for my.
Hey, man,
Trip tomorrow,
travel
so.
safely, all right?
Thanks.
And watch
Appreciate
out
it.
for the cooked rattlesnakes.
Oh, it's no. I gotta worry about other stuff. I'll be in San Jose, so
All right. Be safe,
fires
bro.
and earthquakes and
Be safe.
Californians. All right. See you guys later.
Yep. That was fun.
All right, stream. Thanks for all hanging out. See you next time.